Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. India is known for its indigenous capabilities and has succeeded in developing a variety of systems and technologies needed to enhance the forces, says Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Home Minister Amit Shah asserts abrogation of Article 370 is a decisive battle to end years of proxy war and terrorism from Pakistan. Campaigning intensifies in poll-bound Haryana and Maharashtra as senior party leaders hold number of rallies. Air India becomes first airline in the world to use a Taxibot for taxiing an aircraft, a giant leap towards a cleaner environment. India to clash with Bangladesh in FIFA World Cup qualifiers in Kolkata today. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today said Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's contribution to the research and missile development program brought India to a list of countries known for their indigenous capabilities. Addressing the Directors' Conference of Defence Research and Development Organisation in New Delhi, Mr. Singh said DRDO has empowered the country with cutting-edge technology. He said despite various restrictions, limited indigenous capabilities and lack of time, DRDO has succeeded in developing a variety of systems, products and technologies needed to enhance the forces.
तमाम प्रतिबंधों, सीमित स्वदेशी क्षमता और समय की कमी की चुनौतियों के बीच डीआरडीओ कई प्रकार के सिस्टम्स, प्रोडक्ट्स और टेक्नोलॉजीज को डेवलप करने में सफल रहा है, जिनमें से अधिकांश इस समय प्रोडक्शन में है। डीआरडीओ ने देश को कटिंग एज टेक्नोलॉजीज के साथ सशक्त बनाया है और हमारे रक्षा बलों को इंटरनेशनली कॉम्पिटिटिव सिस्टम से भी लैस किया है।
National Security Advisor Ajit Doval said niche technologies make India more secure. He said technology has to be need-based and we, along with our defence force services and intelligence agencies, have to make a hard assessment of our needs, which will give us an edge over our adversaries.
Capability for integration of systems is more important than probably mastering all the systems at the same time. And this integration task in this country for the defence purposes and for all the other security needs, except DRDO, there is no other organization which is competent for doing that.
Army Chief General Bipin Rawat complimented DRDO for making strides in ensuring that requirements of the services are met through homegrown solutions. He said, while looking at systems for future warfare, we have to start looking at development of cyberspace, laser, electronic and robotic technologies and artificial intelligence.
And let me also assure you that when we develop weapon systems, we are not looking at 100% capability and capacity. We will take on weapon systems which meet our basic requirement, and then gradually we hold hands together and we ensure that we develop these systems till fructification.
Navy Chief Admiral Karambir Singh suggested that impetus has to be on niche technology and we must take a closer look at models such as the Defence Advanced Research Project Agency in the US. The Defence Minister also gave away Kalam Dare to Dream Awards to young innovators and startups for solving scientific challenges. Home Minister Amit Shah today said the abrogation of provisions under Article 370 is a decisive battle waged by the Narendra Modi government to end years of proxy war and terrorism from Pakistan. He was speaking at the 35th Foundation Day celebrations of National Security Guards NSG at Manesar in Haryana.
पाक प्रेरित आतंकवाद से भारत हमेशा पीड़ित रहा है। अभी आतंकवाद के संपूर्ण उन्मूलन के लिए देश के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने कश्मीर से धारा 370 हटाकर देश को आतंकवाद से मुक्त करने के लिए और कश्मीर को हमेशा के लिए सुरक्षित करने के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा कदम उठाया है और मुझे विश्वास है कि इस कदम के बाद कश्मीर के अंदर एक चिरकालीन शांति हम प्रस्तापित कर पाएंगे।
Mr. Shah said the zero-tolerance policy against terrorism under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi is quite firm and we are determined to gain victory over it. The Home Minister termed terrorism as a curse for modern and civilized society and an obstacle in the path of development. Appreciating the role of NSG in ensuring internal security, he said NSG has great potential to counter any form of terror attack and ensure peace and safety in the country. Jammu and Kashmir Governor Satyapal Malik has said that the situation in Kashmir was normal and there had been no violence for the last 2 months. Speaking at a function in Kathua yesterday, Governor Malik said that in the last 2 months not a single bullet was fired in the valley and no protests had taken place, as he credited the security forces for their strict vigil. He defended the communication blockade in the Kashmir Valley, saying safety of Kashmiris was more important than mobile services, which the terrorists use for their activities and mobilization. Asserting that mobile phone services were restored now, the governor said people can go about their normal lives.
अब टेलीफोन भी खुल गया है, कारोबारी लोग भी आसानी से अपना काम कर सकते हैं, टूरिस्ट ने आना शुरू कर दिया है, जल्दी इंटरनेट भी खुल जाएगा। जब तक इंटरनेट नहीं है, हमने इम्तिहान वाले और बाकी जो लोग हैं उनके लिए सुविधाएं की हैं।
Mobile phones in Kashmir buzzed back to life yesterday, connecting 40 lakh postpaid subscribers to their families and friends in the country after 72 days. The recruitment drive for the Territorial Army is underway in Srinagar. According to Commanding Officer R.R. Sharma, about 6,500 youth appeared for screening and physical tests, and approximately 550 youth were shortlisted. He said these shortlisted youth will be inducted into 162 Territorial Army after undergoing all examinations. Meanwhile, a truck driver was shot dead by suspected terrorists in South Kashmir's Shopian district last evening. According to the police officials, 2 unidentified terrorists attacked the truck driver from Rajasthan at Sindhu Shermal village along Pulwama-Shopian road. They said terrorists attacked the driver when he was readying to load food boxes in his truck. The truck was also set ablaze after killing the driver. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal today said India does not have any bilateral trade dispute with the United States and there is a huge trade potential between the two countries. Addressing a ministerial dialogue at the India Energy Forum in New Delhi, he said a little uncertainty in any relation is also good for having healthy bilateral relations. Participating in the dialogue, Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan said that India is preparing for a low-carbon energy future with an aim to set up 450 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by 2030. Power Minister R.K. Singh expressed confidence that investment will definitely come here because demand will continue to grow in India. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com.
Maharashtra and Haryana Assembly Elections 2019.
Election news. Campaigning has intensified in poll-bound Haryana and Maharashtra as senior party leaders hold a number of rallies. In Haryana, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed a rally at Charki Dadri. Speaking at the public meeting, Mr. Modi said India is moving fast on the path of development. He said that the government has taken various steps in national interest.
सिर्फ और सिर्फ विकास को ध्यान में रखकर, राष्ट्र हित को ध्यान में रखकर आपके द्वारा दिए गए वोट ने बांटने वाली राजनीति को परास्त कर दिया है। हरियाणा ने जो 100% समर्थन इस बार लोकसभा चुनाव में भाजपा को दिया है, उसका असर आज दिख रहा है। बीते 5 वर्षों में विकास की बुनियाद हमने रखी, उस पर विकसित और सशक्त नए भारत का निर्माण का काम तेजी से शुरू हो चुका है।
Mr. Modi is scheduled to address another rally at Thanesar later today. In Maharashtra, the Bharatiya Janata Party today released their party's poll manifesto, Sankalp Patra, in Mumbai. Among other things, in the manifesto, the BJP has promised to create 1 crore jobs for the people in the state. More from our correspondent.
Some key promises in the 16-point Sankalp Patra by the BJP are making the state drought-free in coming years, rupees 5 lakh crore investment in infrastructure, introducing preventive and curative healthcare and independent mechanisms for permanent repair and maintenance under Chief Minister Gram Sadak Yojana. Devendra Fadnavis, while speaking at the launch of the manifesto, said the party will take the PMC bank issue to the centre. He said the party will request the centre to help depositors get their money back and added he will personally look into the matter. Sonali Ghadar Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
Elections for Haryana and Maharashtra assemblies will be held on the 21st of this month, while counting will be taken up on the 24th. In Parli Assembly constituency in Bid district of Maharashtra, Rural Development and Women and Child Welfare Minister Pankaja Munde is pitted against her cousin Dhananjay Munde. Pankaja is the daughter of senior BJP leader late Gopinath Munde, whereas Dhananjay is his nephew. More from our correspondent.
Pankaja and Dhananjay started their political journey from the BJP. Dhananjay Munde left the BJP in 2012 and joined the Sharad Pawar-led Nationalist Congress Party. He was contested the assembly election held in 2014 but defeated by Pankaja. The BJP came to the power and Pankaja became the Rural Development and Women and Child Welfare Minister. On the other hand, despite the defeat, Dhananjay Munde was appointed as the opposition leader of council. Now these two members belonging to the same Munde family are directly contesting elections against each other. Ramesh Jaibai, AIR News, Aurangabad.
On to other news. Air India has become the first airline in the world to use a Taxibot on an A320 aircraft with passengers on board. It is a robot-used aircraft tractor for taxiing an aircraft from parking bay to runway and vice versa. Air India Chairman and Managing Director Ashwini Lohani said it is a giant step towards a cleaner environment as it will bring down the consumption of fuel by 85% and reduce engine wear and tear. The ignition will be turned on only when the aircraft reaches the runway. He flagged off flight AI665 and it was carried to the runway using Taxibot at Terminal 3 of the Delhi airport to Mumbai. According to Air India spokesperson, Taxibots will be used for departing flights only. It will significantly be used during taxiing of an aircraft. The Bombay High Court today refused bail to civil liberties activists Sudha Bharadwaj, Arun Ferreira and Vernon Gonsalves, who were arrested for allegedly inciting caste-based violence at Koregaon, Bhima in Pune and having links with Maoists. Justice Sarang Kotwal rejected the bail pleas filed by the three activists. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio on the 27th of this month at 11 a.m. It will be the 58th episode of Mann Ki Baat. In a tweet, the Prime Minister urged the people to share insightful ideas for Mann Ki Baat. He has invited the people to share their ideas and views in MyGov Open Forum or on Namo app. People can also dial the toll-free number 1-800-117800 to record message in either Hindi or English. People can also give a missed call on 1922 and follow the link received in SMS to give their suggestions. Some of the recorded messages may become part of the broadcast. An upbeat Indian team buoyed by their gallant goalless draw against Asian champions Qatar. India would be looking to register their first win in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers when they take on Bangladesh in a Group E second-round match at the Salt Lake Stadium in Kolkata this evening, with the city set to host the senior national men's team. After a gap of 9 years, the euphoria around the match has been immense, with a mad rush for tickets as the stadium is set to witness a packed house. Riding on home support, Indian side is looking forward to grab 3 points and keep their World Cup hopes alive. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India is known for its indigenous capabilities and has succeeded in developing a variety of systems and technologies needed to enhance the forces, says Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Home Minister Amit Shah asserts abrogation of Article 370 is a decisive battle to end years of proxy war and terrorism from Pakistan. Campaigning intensifies in poll-bound Haryana and Maharashtra as senior party leaders hold number of rallies. Air India becomes first airline in the world to use a Taxibot for taxiing an aircraft, a giant step towards a cleaner environment. And India to clash with Bangladesh in FIFA World Cup qualifiers in Kolkata today. For details of these stories and more, visit News on AIR app and log on to our website www.newsonair.com. And with that, we end the Midday News.